Hello everyone, my name is Heather Autumn and welcome to my channel. So fall is in full swing. You can see the trees here. This is the Charles River behind me. So in this episode, I'm gonna take you to a graveyard and there's some really cool gravestones there. Then I'm gonna go and bring it back home and I'm gonna show you how to sculpt a pumpkin. Now I've done this before and it can be tricky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Hopefully this one will. Good news, guys, you don't have to keep looking for the one. Alright, so I'm here at Mount Feek Cemetery, which is a place I like to kind of walk every now and then. It's a really old cemetery. Some of these tombstones are back in the 1800s. I like to come here a lot when I'm doing my coaching shorts. By the way, I am still coaching and I do have a couple of spots left. So if that interests you, check the descriptions below. This place has tons of really cool tombstones, so I wanted to show you some of them. So this monument behind me is to Obed and Sarah Shepherd, and it's one of the more beautiful tombstones around here. Though I have to admit, when I go walking sometimes, because it's life-size, it does kind of make me worry that it's just gonna jump out and start chasing me. I do walk a little faster in this area. So this is another favorite tombstone of mine. Her name is Laura Libby. I love the detail, the fact that her book is open. You can see all of the little buttons and things on her dress, and it really does look like she just fell asleep. And she passed away in 1902. Alright, so down here is actually one of my favorite recording spots, and from what I've learned, the owner of this whole establishment has a plot over here, and I believe the mom or grandma is buried here. So I guess that's one of the perks of knowing people in the graveyard industry, is you get the waterfront views when you die. Alright, so behind me is Anne Hathaway Albert's tombstone. Her and I go way back. I feel like we would be good friends because she always lets me record and doesn't drain my batteries. And for those of you wondering, I do apologize and thank the people here, residing here, because there's nothing worse than having a ghost follow you home, especially one without a sense of humor. So I'm home now, and now it's time to carve this guy right here. He's huge. These other ones here, those are fake. This big guy, that's the one we're gonna be carving. All right, so I have the pumpkin all set up. I have a bowl for the seeds, which I'm going to be baking. So if you wanna see what I'm doing with the pumpkin seeds, keep an eye on my shorts because I'm gonna be going and releasing a quick little video on what I do with those. And of course, I have a bag for all the guts. So I think first and foremost, we're gonna cut this open and start separating the seeds from the guts and then go from there. All right, so now our pumpkin is completely empty. I have all the seeds separated in a bowl behind me, and I'll be doing something with those. But for now, I'm gonna start carving this pumpkin. Or I shouldn't say carving, I'm gonna be sculpting this pumpkin. So on my blog, I have my first attempt at this. I will link it in the description below, but I started off with Bob, and Bob was a very simple carving of mine. He has cheeks, he's got a big grin, he's a happy little pumpkin, but this is a much bigger pumpkin, and I'm going to do my best to do my best carving here, making no promises. I'm gonna just try to have fun with this, and I hope it goes well, and I hope you enjoy it. This part of the video will be sped up a little bit, just because it is a lot, but hopefully it will go well. So this is the side I'm gonna choose. And the first thing I'm gonna do is take off all of this skin with this peeler. All right, so I got the skin of the pumpkin off, and I feel like that was the hard part because it's so uneven on the front, and I had to go in there with a knife, and I ended up kind of cutting myself a little, so be careful. But now I have this nice clean surface, and I'm not really going off of any pictures. I'm just gonna kind of use what I know in terms of art and see what I can sculpt and go from there. So hopefully you guys like this and wish me luck. Not bad. He actually looks a little related to me. Oh, now I need to see a therapist about that. So his eyes are the thinnest parts, and I did that on purpose because you can light him up. So I'm gonna show you what he looks like later tonight when it gets dark. But for now, just sitting there, he looks pretty spooky. All right, so it looks dark enough. I'm gonna put a candle in him and see what he looks like all lit up. Now, he's not really a traditionally carved pumpkin. He's more sculpted, so I'm not sure what we're gonna get, but let me give it a try. So I'm in the dark and I have this guy all lit up and he's scary. I don't want him in my house anymore. To have that thing in my house. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. Next weekend is the Salem Night Fair, which is one of the top most viewed videos that you guys have chosen. So I'll be going back there and I really encourage you to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss that. I'm gonna announce the name of the snake that I got. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out Oddfest 5. And there's still more to come because it's not over yet. So thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it inspires you the next time you go pumpkin shopping to go pick up one. But I hope you're having fun so far and I will see you soon. All right, bye.